in the morning.
When I rise
In the morning.
when I rise
In the morning.
when I rise Hello, my name is Nicole Nikki D. Brown, and you're tuning in to Toledo Sings Quartet. Enjoy the show.
Put your hand together from Toledo, Ohio, the Pilgrim Wonders. Come on, Tama Webb's Pilgrim Wonders.
Can I get everybody to put your hands together tonight? Did y'all come to have church tonight? If you come to have church, I'm going to ask you a question tonight. Ain't it wonderful, wonderful, just to be a child tonight? Be a child. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Can I get a witness tonight, y'all? Be a child. If there ain't anybody here tonight, know it's wonderful, y'all. Wonderful. Good God Almighty, be a child. Be a child. Hey, know it's wonderful, y'all. Can I get a witness tonight? Be a child. Can you say it again tonight, y'all? Well, it's wonderful, y'all. Wonderful. Come on and go with me for a minute here. To be a child. I know it's wonderful tonight. Wonderful. If there ain't anybody here tonight, to be a child. We're born again tonight, oh yes. Then you know it's wonderful tonight. Good God Almighty. To be a child. Yeah, I know it's wonderful. Wonderful. Let me sing your praise tonight. Be a child of the King. Amazing grace, good God Almighty, how sweet the sound, say tonight, a poor wretch like me tonight. Well, I once was lost tonight, but now I'm found. Said I was blind, but now you know what? I see. Oh, it's wonderful tonight. Is there anybody here knows it's wonderful tonight? Yes. Let me see you wave your hand tonight. If there ain't anybody here tonight, ever tried, I want y'all to know tonight. I'm wrapped up in Jesus tonight. Oh yes. Wonderful. He keep on making ways for me. Every time I believe the Lord. You know what tonight? If you love him tonight, well, come on and go with me for a minute here tonight. We ain't gonna worry you longer, but God is the Lord is one. I'm gonna go back tonight, y'all. Come on now.
Wonderful to be a child of the King came to me. Me and Mr. Noble was on the bus coming out of Tennessee, and you know, he always told me, he said, young man, it's wonderful to be a child of the King.
Wonderful tonight. Wonderful. Let me tell you something, preacher.
Mr. Noble, whenever the Pilgrim Wonders would hit the stage, he would stand up. And if they wasn't singing right, he would fuss. He'd tell them, I've heard him say it many times, they got to work. I pay them. And he did. He took care of the Pilgrim Wonders. He used to talk about his grandson, Buck and Myra. He loved those guys very much. And he loved his group, period.
When I met him, he took me into his home and fed us. You know, sometimes he kept us there and wouldn't let us check in a hotel. And if we was working for him, if the money didn't come up right, you know, he would always try to make it right, even if he had to take a loss. So that's what was the type of man he was.
Brother Nobles was a man that, like I said, we all loved him because of his sincerity, his honesty, how he just loved people and how people loved him. People really fed off of his good deeds and how just the kind of person that he was. If there was anything wrong, he took it upon himself to try to make sure that it came out okay.
To be a child of the King. Yes, sir, Lord. How many of y'all know that the time is still now to serve the Lord? Time. Y'all put your hands together. Serve the Lord. Serve the Lord. Right now. Time is now to serve. Serve. Done got laid and the sun's going down. Time is now. Serve the Lord, serve the Lord. Time is right now, time is now. And serve, John got laid and the sun's going down. Time is now, yeah. And let's do it right now. Every time you pick up the telephone, somebody close to you. Go on, that let me know that the sun's going down. What time is it? Time is now. Yeah, and let's do it. I got one more thing to ask. Listen, you are the
I love the style of the Pilgrim Wonders. It's an awesome, down-home, good hand-clapping, foot-stomping, and their ministry is so unique. The songs that they sing, Time Is Now, Let the Blood Run Down on Me, and Stand Where Jesus Stood, all of those songs have a message.
You know, sometimes we pick and choose the people that we want to help. It didn't matter, you know, it didn't make a difference who you were. Even, you know, and he didn't help you because he thought that he could get something from you. He helped you because he knew and he felt in his heart that that was the right thing to do.
I always say he walked soft, but he carried a big stick. And he made a big print. You didn't hear, but when everything went down, was said and done, you know he had been by. And that was the kind of man he was. I tell you, I love him. He's my brother. He wasn't no brother-in-law, he was just a brother.
He would always help people. That's just the way he were. That was him. And I want to say that we just loved him, you know, because he would help anybody, everybody. He's just a wonderful person.
Just like a brother to me. Then as time went on, then he was just like a father. Sometime I'd be done wrong, and this is what he'd say. Now, Oscar, you know that won't work. So I said, you are right. He said, you just have to do right, and you just have to quit that. This is it. Right here, you know, we got to do this. So that's the way it was.
The Quartet family. We've been knowing Mr. Nova all of my life. And he booked us in Toledo one time. I guess I was about 7. And we were on this big major program. It's about 2,000 people, and we were like scared and everything. And Mr. Nova took us all in a little room and kind of pep talked us, you know. And he said, children, he always would call us children. He said, children, you get out there and praise the Lord. Just don't think about nobody. And when we got there on the stage, he stood in the back of the building. Out of all those people that was there, you could see Mr. Nova standing, giving us this thumb. And I mean, you know, it was just like being in Hollywood or somewhere because he made us feel so special.
Mr. Burnside, though.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hello, my name is Tama Webb, and I'm a part of the Toledo Quartet Association. I'm also the music director for Nikki D and the Browns, also the bass player for Nikki D and the Browns, and I sing all parts whenever needed for Nikki D and the Browns. Thank you, and have a blessed and prosperous day.
You can visit us every second weekend for more good quartet singing. All right.
We got nations against nations, killings everywhere. So much destruction, people don't care. There's gang.
Help us make Toledo great again through quartet singing.
Your power right now.
Professional ball, but I told him that I didn't have the time and I didn't have the education. So he said, I think you probably get the education down to TU. I said, well, I don't know enough. He said, you know, I thought people went to school because they didn't know, not because they did. And maybe it's my mistake. So he pointed that out to me quite well.
He was such a great, devoted father. And when he would always see me, He didn't see me that often, but when he did see me when I was out, he would always come up to say, and touch me on the shoulder and say, "Hi, Auntie Polly." And for him to be such a Christian person, it does something to you. And I have great respect for the family, and we are almost like sisters. And I pray that everything work out and that mother will get better, because if her husband was here, he would say, "Rita, now I may be gone, but I want you to continue to go ahead on with life, and the Lord will bless you and be a leader for the children."
Tom was he was a brother and like a father of us, but he was a kind guy, you know. If you needed anything, money, anything like that, you wanted to borrow some money, he would loan it to you.
Like I said, he was a man among many, you know. He was one of the best that I've known. And I couldn't have asked for a better friend, you know. It wasn't anything that he had that he wouldn't give you if you needed it, you know. He was just the kind of man he was.
Truly grateful. Hello everyone, my name is Dale Ray Grace. I am the historian for the Toledo Quartet Musical Association, located in Toledo, Ohio. As the historian, my job is to collect, document, and preserve Toledo's rich history of quartet singing that began in the 1950s. If any of you have photos, records, tapes, video footage, obituaries, newspaper articles, articles of clothing such as uniforms that are relevant to Toledo Quartet history and would like to donate those items, please contact me or any of the members of our Quartet Association. Help us make Toledo great again through quartet singing. Thank you.
Lay me down to sleep. Now lay me down to sleep. Lay me down to sleep. Now lay me down to sleep. I pray to the Lord. Now lay me down to sleep. My soul will keep me down to sleep. Lord, if I should die. Lord, if I die. Lord, if I die.
of people don't know this. Deacon Nova worked behind the scenes helping me organize the group. Nobody don't know this. And he always called me up and said, Deke, how you doing? I said, well, Deke, some of the guys just saying acting right. He laughed hard. He said, didn't I tell you that? He said, you just get your toes wet. He said, just wait a while. But he said, now I'm going to tell you what you got to do at all times. I said, Deacon Nova, what's that? Stay on your knees and pray all the time. He said, if you just continue to pray, you'll keep the group and God will send you what you need. And I don't like that for my own self. That is true. So we organized Toledo's own gospel highlights. We did that.
First off, he was a Christian man. Next, he was an honorable man. He had integrity, and I missed that. And next thing, Deacon Noble was my daughter's former father-in-law, and this is how I really got to meet him. Because when you know people personally and personal things like this, you really know about him. He was a wonderful man. He was a caring man. He was a loving man. And I heard somebody else say he never kept a grudge against anybody for anything. He was just a wonderful person.
And then when we got to know him, he was more like a father figure, a mentor, looked out for us, because after our father died, he had to step in and kind of help us along the way, which he did, and we admire him for that. As far as, our singing to, encouraged us to go on, because I was about to call it quits. I don't know why, but I was like, yeah, he encouraged us to, continue going, because, when you lose a loved one, when they're gone, sometimes you just don't want to do it. And he said, that's what your father always wanted you to do. So he encouraged us to go on. That's why we're singing now.
You've enjoyed the program on today, because our goal is to make Toledo great again through quartet music. Until next time, God bless.